I want to welcome everybody to this Zoom exercise class that will have a segment of Qigong or Tai Chi type movements for stress management and mindfulness. We will also do strength, cardio, and stretching. My name is Michele Harrison. I'm a physical therapist working with the Rocky Mountain MS Center. So we're going to start with the Qigong routine. Qigong is kind of the granddaddy of Tai Chi, right? And ends up being a little more towards the traditional Chinese medicine part versus the martial art part of Tai Chi. So the routine we're going to start with, and we will in the actual Zoom classes be building on this, is called Return to Center. And I wanted to read a segment of kind of the idea behind this Qigong routine. Return to center. They say, imagine a tree blowing in the wind. If the tree has strong roots, it will be stable. When the wind stops, the tree stops moving and returns to center. The idea in this routine is to build your skill to come back to your center. This allows you to weather life's storms and return to your own solid ground. Movements stimulate all meridians, internal organs, soft tissue, and major muscle groups. This routine contains moments of pause between exercises for you to come back to ready position and return to center. A return to quote unquote you, a time for reflection and a time for grounding. So I thought that's kind of a good idea to have as we are doing some of the movements, simple movements, and ones that kind of are all kind of looking to stimulate energy, but bring that into ourselves, centering ourselves. So we are going to start with the ready position. All 4 points of the feet, the 2 ball points of the feet and the heel on the floor, weight in the middle of the foot, knees over the feet. If you're standing, hips over the knees. If you're seated, we have another set of stability points here with our pelvis. So we want to try and find center, front to back, side to side, lengthening the spine all the way up as if you're being drawn up like a marionette through the crown of the head. Shoulders are relaxed and rolled back. Chin is down and tucked in. Arms are lightly engaged. This is our ready position. It helps to also get us in good alignment and posture. We'll take a moment to take a breath. Ready position is kind of a reset button. It's a way to kind of step back for a moment and try and bring your mind and your head into your body, right? Because sometimes our mind and thoughts could be somewhere way out of the room while we're physically here. Our first movement is opening exercise. So it's simply lifting the arms up and out to the sides, bringing them up over your head, and then bringing them down slowly down through the middle. So as we lift our arms, we breathe in. And as our hands come down the center, we breathe out. You're thinking of bringing warm, vibrant chi through, kind of from the earth, grabbing it from the sky, drawing it down through the head, bringing the energy down to the dantian. As you bring that energy down, you're trying to also let go of any tensions and stress. As you breathe out, let go of any tensions, unnecessary thoughts, worries. And you're letting go of anything unnecessary in your mind as well as in your body. We'll do 2 more. Last one. The next movement is called parting the clouds. Both of these movements you recognize if you've been doing a few of the online classes with me. So this one is we're going to draw the good vibrant energy from the earth up through the center of the body, all the way up through the head, where our hands turn out. Move this back a little more. So the palms face away and bring that energy down. So again, drawing good vibrant chi from the earth up through the body, out through the head. As you breathe out, imagining good vibrant energy just showering around you. You can straighten your knees, bend the knees. So it would be kind of straighten. And then as you're lowering, bend, almost getting a pump action going. We can do this seated or standing. I'll show you the seated leg position. So if we're straightening the legs, we could straighten the legs, lifting the hands up, lowering the hands, bending the knees. Up. Breath in, drawing that energy from the earth all the way through the body, the dantian, the heart, the head, letting that vibrant energy shower you, right? With warmth. We'll do 2 more. Last one. Parting the clouds, letting the sun warm you, letting that vibrant energy shower all over you. Back to our ready position. Letting your body relax, shoulders back, neck. Everything, feeling the weight kind of sink down through your legs, feeling like you're grounded and stable through your feet. Our next move is called Big Bear Stretch. So we have our elbows bent about chest level. And then what we're going to do is you squeeze the elbows together in front. Then you're going to stretch back, look up, and bring the elbows together. Bring them back. As you bring your elbows together, breathe out, kind of rounding and curling. Breath in, stretching back. This is opening everything in the chest, through the heart, the lung area. Looking up as you stretch back. One more. Lowering your arms back to that ready position, and we're going to try and relax in that ready position for a while to find your center. Letting go of tensions, worries, letting go of any tension in the body. And that's where we will end this segment, this Qigong segment. And in our actual live classes that we're doing, we will be also kind of building on that routine as well. So, all right, we're going to move on to our exercise piece. So if you want to use weights, please grab them, okay? If you find that we do enough movement and repetitions that you don't need the weights, then please make this your workout so that it works really well for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring our legs out. We're going to go down and up and across, down, up and across. Now, if you can't get your legs to move in and out like I'm doing, you could just go across and lift up with the hands. You could use one hand. You could use one hand to help the other hand, right? But let's try this. So out and together. And again, you could do a little bit of arms, a little bit of legs. You could mix that up so that it's, you're kind of resting different muscle groups so you can do a little more activity. That's good pacing. Let's go to the other side, across and go up. Remembering to breathe. Hopefully you have your water with you. Hopefully you're in a cool place and don't have on too many heavy clothes. For Denver, this is we're filming this. It's in October. It's been quite warm. It's starting to get cooler. So we still need to stay cool when we exercise, though. so you can do more. Okay, now let's go down, across, up, over, down, across, up, over. So we have feet apart, feet together, feet apart, feet together. You can't get down to your feet, go to your knees. Lift, lift, right? So we could. One more. Let's push to the back. Arms might be getting a little bit tired. And again, if your arms get tired, let's, let go of the cans. Just use the weight of the arms as resistance. Let's kick out. Take rest breaks as you need to. And when you push your arms to the back, we're not just swinging, right? We're pushing. Imagine there's like a heavy box or a wall that you have to kind of push behind you. So you're really trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Now, let's kick out with one leg if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. If you need to just slide your leg out, you could do that if you can't lift it up, right? Or if you really can't get that knee to bend and straighten like you're wanting, we're tightening the thigh. So you can push that thigh down one side, 3, 4, 5, then push the other thigh down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep working. 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Don't hold your breath. Sometimes counting helps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you don't hold that breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. Feel that in your shoulders and probably the thigh too, right? All right. Let's give those muscles a break. We're going to start to do a march. If you can't get your foot up off the floor, you can always go up on your toe. Let's try and go opposite arm, opposite leg. Like I said, you could do a few arms and then you could do a few legs if that helps with the fatigue. So you can figure out if I'm going too slow for you, please go faster. If I'm going too fast, you can certainly go slower than me. Pick your pace. Again, make this your workout. If you scoot out away from the back of your chair and you're kind of towards the front of the chair, then you can hold your abs in, and we're doing some core stability work at the same time, working those abs. Now let's keep marching, but we're going to do a different movement. I made that kind of uncoordinated here. So up, roll, down, roll. So palms are facing me. You're going to roll them down, turn them over. Palms are facing me. Up, down, up, down, up, down. We're doing a little rotator cuff work. The internal and external rotation of the shoulders is the motions of the rotator cuff that help stabilize your shoulder. If that's a hard motion for you to do, a different way to do it would be to keep your elbows close in. And again, you could just do arms or just do legs, depending on what you want to work on. Elbows in at the sides, roll them out, roll them in, out and in. And that may be an easier motion for some people. That works that internal and external rotation as well. How are we feeling? Do you feel like maybe your breath is changing a little bit? That means we're bringing up your heart rate, right? Okay, good, looking good. Let's do a side bend, side shift and bend, side shift and bend. Oh, wrong way, doing the wrong way there. Doing good. How about if we do both now? Can we do out and back? A jumping jack? And again, you could do one side at a time if you need to. You could do just arms, just legs. Again, lots of modifications. so that you can get maximum movement. Feels good to move, actually. I was thinking, oh, but after I get moving, I'm like, my body feels better. Now, let's do a punch across together. Punch across together. And again, you could do one side if you wanted, right? Arms or legs. Pick your pace. Can you guys hear that angry blue jay? Oh my gosh. I'm surprised if you can't hear that. All right, let's do a little jog. And what we're going to do here, you find your march, your jog, your pace here. And then we're going to try and go really fast for about 30 seconds. It'll make 30 seconds seem like a lot of time. I'm afraid it always seems that way. People are like, wow, is that really just 30 seconds? You ready? Let's go. Do it with your arms. If you can't get your legs to move as well, right, you can jog really fast with your arms. Feel your breath changing. Again, bringing that heart rate up. And back to the regular pace, which is going to feel real slow now, right? How'd that feel? Shall we try that again? Give ourselves a little bit of time to catch our breath. Okay, you ready to try it again? 30 seconds, the longest 30 seconds of your life. Maybe. On your marks, get set, go. You need to take a break, take a break. Doing a good job. How are we doing? Doing well? Back to that nice slow pace now? Shall we do one more? Maybe we'll try one more. Okay, on your marks, get set. Here we go. And again, you can do arms and really run with those arms. You can do legs. You're over halfway there. Doing a great job. Good. Okay. Take a breath. Grab some water if you want. Now, we're going to do some abs. So you're going to come towards the front of your chair, please. And you can use weights or not. There are 3 hand positions or arm positions. Cross your chest, genie arms, or hands up. This will be the more difficult one because you've lengthened your lever arm. However, if your arms get tired, go ahead and drop your arms down because we're working the abs. That's really what we're trying to work at right now. We're going to try and just do a basic sit up, curling back and come forward. So I'm going to curl my ribs down towards my pelvis and come up. And you can try it like this. If you find one, don't arch your back as you go back. You're going to try and use the abs to lower, right? If it hurts, call me. We need to talk about position and things. If you feel like your neck is really working a whole lot, then you're substituting neck muscles for back or for trunk, abdominal muscles. So we need to work on form. It's better to have arms down in good form than to have arms up in poor form or something. We don't want to have an exercise make us hurt because we did it incorrect. Remember, breathe out and in. I've turned sideways just so you can see me move more. So you should be facing forward, right? Leaning back to the chair and come on. We can do it in 3 segments where we go back in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we can have our arms I would say probably across your chest or genie arms. You could try it this way, you could see. But let's try and come up and across and over. Right? Across, across. Looking good. Working hard. Warming up, aren't you? I am. We'll do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to put the weights down. If we're going to do some standing, if you're going to stand, please grab a chair, walker, counter, dresser, table, whatever you need for safety. If you're going to stay seated, let's do a kick, excuse me, you hear my knees pop. Working the thighs, the quads that we'll be working on, and then bun pinch and squeeze. See, as I squeeze, I lift up a little, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can't kick out, push down with the legs, squeeze with the buns, and hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. Okay. Let's start with, we're going to do a kick to the back, kick to the side. So to the back, to the side, back, to the side. If you don't feel stable to do that on one leg, you could just do a basic squat. That's fine. Okay. Back, side, back, side. Switch legs, other side, out to the side, or to the back, to the side. Back, side, back, side. And again, if you get tired of doing the standing activity, do a seated activity that we talked about earlier. Do the rocket launch, where you kind of come up part way, like you're going to stand, change your mind, and sit back down. Let's do a squat, side lift, squat, other side lift. So the chair in front of me, right? Squat, lift, squat, lift. Using as much support with your hands as you need for safety. Holding in here, right? I'm not tipping my body so much, trying to hold my body upright, using the abs and the buns to support and help keep that midline posture. All right, let's all of us, we're gonna all go back and do just a few rocket launches. So let's go grab our chair, have a seat. And the rocket launches, you're just gonna come up a little ways. Nah, I'm gonna sit back down. So sideways, it would look like this, up and back, up and back. You could use something in front if you needed something for stability, right? but we've all grown to know rocket launches are killer. They're killer exercises. You really feel it in your legs. This is often the area I think people have trouble producing enough power to get up. So we can work on that. Two more. One more. All right. Now we're going to stretch. So please grab your footstool, trash can, or box if you're going to use it. Again, you can do most of the exercise. You can do most of the exercises without this. It's just the box gives you a little more stretch, right? When we do that, I'm going to back up just a little bit here. Right. Grab your belt. All right. Let's cross one leg over. Sit up tall. Hinge forward at the hip till you feel a pull in the side of the thigh and in the bun. And then if you can, draw a circle with the ankle. If you have a brace on and it stops you from doing this, then please do the movement, kind of draw circles and limber up that ankle when you have your brace on. If you have a brace on, you may be able to do the up motion, most likely not the down or side to side. They usually stabilize those motions more for you. If you're feeling a lot of, we're going to switch sides, torque in the knee, like you're twisting your knee, please put one foot down on something a little lower and then lean forward. So you feel it more in the thigh and in the bun, not like you're twisting your knee. The figure four stretch. Now, the next stretches, like I said, you can use footstool, trash can, or box, or you could do it just on the floor, right? So you'd have this straight in front of you and lean forward. If you're going to do it up on footstool, trash can, or box, heels down, toes pointing up, knee is flat. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me better. Sit up tall, hinge forward at the hip until you feel a pull in the back of the thigh. If you're having difficulty initiating that forward bend, then let's put the belt around the middle of the foot and use the belt to help bend forward to initiate that forward hinge at the hip. The belt can also help position the foot, right? So your foot doesn't roll in or out. The knee doesn't roll in or out. We've got good leg position. Should be feeling a pull in the back of the thigh from the knee all the way up to the high knee. Now, we're going to put the belt up around the ball of the foot. And we're going to pull back till you feel a stretch in the lower leg. Now, if your legs are tight, you may feel it all the way up the leg, but this is really trying to target more the lower leg and the calf. Again, the belt can position the foot, and you're not pushing with your toe. You're not pointing down. You're allowing your hands to pull your toe back towards your knee or nose. And then we're going to add a forward bend into it. So now you should feel it all the way down the backside of the leg. High knee to the knee, knee down to the ankle, possibly up into the foot, because most of the muscles that run your feet are in your lower leg, not on your foot itself. Stretching feet and toes can also be important to help with walking, balance, transfers, standing. Let's do the same stretches on the other leg. Again, either on the floor or on the footstool, trash can, or box. Sitting up tall, hinging forward at the hip until you feel a pull in the back of the thigh. Now, if you curl your back a lot and go down further, maybe I can go down further, but where I'm feeling it is in my back, not really in the leg. And a back stretch may not be a bad thing for you, but that isn't the target of this exercise. The belt can help, again, initiate stretch or increase stretch. If you feel like you need to do more of a particular stretch than we're doing in class, please repeat an exercise on your own. And maybe throughout the day, sprinkling in some stretching and flexibility may help with mobility and function for your body. Pull back on the toe, the ball of the foot, till you feel stretch in the lower leg, or maybe all the way up. And again, the belt helps so that the foot comes straight up the shin, not rolling in or out. Adding that forward lean in until you can feel a stretch all the way down the backside of the leg, into the ankle, maybe heel and sole of your foot. Now, we're going to put the footstool trash can or box to our side. We'll put the belt down. We're going to do a twist. So we're going to reach to one thigh, the back of the chair, turn and look over the back, or over your shoulder, over the back of the chair is what I'm trying to say. Let's go to the other side. Reach to the other thigh, reach to the other side of the chair, turn and look over the other shoulder. Remembering the taller you sit up, the more rotation you'll be able to get in the movement. If you're kind of curled down, you'll limit that rotation. Let's do a side bend. Reaching down, using a chair, footstool, trash can, something to hold on to if you need, or reaching to the floor, feeling a stretch down the side of your ribs into your armpit. If you need to, you can help a hand stay up there. Let's go to the other side. Reach over. Again, stretching the side. Good. Lowering your arms, rolling your shoulders up, back, and around. You can do the other motion forward as well, but I find more people need the opening of the chest and kind of working those shoulder blades, down your ribs. Good. Taking your fingers, lacing them if you can. If you can't, grab your wrists, push your hands toward the screen or knee, stretching out in between those shoulder blades. Hands over your head, palms to the ceiling. And again, any of these shoulder motions that are hard to do sitting up, try them lying down without the pillow on the bed, so you can get those kind of stretch the shoulders a little more, stretch the chest a little more. without having to fight gravity so much. Hands behind your head, elbows are back. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Let's do we're gonna tighten our shoulders up really hard, 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 and then relax. And then maybe a second relax. Let's try and tighten those shoulders again really hard, make them like earrings, and relax as far down as you can go. One more time. Up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. So a good way to release a little bit. We talked, when we want to release tension and worries and let go of unnecessary things. This exercise is a good one for that. Let's do a neck stretch. So we're going to bring one ear to one shoulder. It's not turning your head. It's just dropping your head over. If you want, if you have your right ear to your right shoulder, you're going to have your right hand, just the weight of the hand on the head. And the other side. We're going to draw a necklace across your chest. So chin to your shoulder, down across your chest to the other side. That gives you the zingy Lermitz feel. You can modify that kind of electrical feel. Now, our last move for today, and you've been very patient today and you've done a lot of work, is to pull your chin back. It's that listening head posture. So you're pulling your head back over your body. Chin stays level. It doesn't go up and down. Kind of flattening out the neck there. Take your hands out, reach around. Give yourselves a hug for a job very well done today. I hope you have a great day. I hope the exercise kind of helped get you rolling for the day, stimulated. I want to thank you for your time, for your attention, and all your hard work today. Thank you very much. Have a great day.